What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Powerplay Project. I'm Shreyas, and today we are deep diving into the IPL madness. It's match 39, where RCB will be facing Delhi Capitals in a cracker of a contest today. It's happening in Arun Jaitley Stadium, which is in Delhi, and let's decode the strategy, the pressure, and who do you think is going to win this one. And we'll talk about the toss, the pitch, players to watch out for, and कल के दो मैचेस के बारे में भी हम लोग बात करेंगे सेकंड सेगमेंट में, where we'll talk about the game between Chennai Super Kings and Gujarat Titans that happened yesterday afternoon. और हम लोग कल रात के मैच के बारे में भी बात करेंगे जो कि था बिटवीन लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स और KKR के बीच. तो चलो, without any further ado, let's get started. तो first section में we'll talk about RCB versus Delhi Capitals, and it's definitely a big one tonight. Delhi Capitals hosting RCB at their home ground. If you saw the game that happened on Saturday, it was a run fest. Delhi is known for its batting pitch. We never expected such a high scoring game in Delhi, and we saw it. तो आज भी वही संभावना है, and we expect another high scoring thriller of a contest. तो let's get started with the toss update for you guys. बड़ा न्यूज़ ये है कि RCB ने टॉस जीता है दिल्ली में, and they've decided to bowl first and they put Delhi to bat. So not a little surprising to be frank. ड्यू फैक्टर रहेगा यहाँ पे दिल्ली में, एंड ऑब्वियसली RCB को एक क्लियर टारगेट दिखाई दे रहा है, एंड दे वांट टू बी अहेड ऑफ दिल्ली एंड चेज इट डाउन एज सून एज पॉसिबल. तो वो है पिच. अगर देखा जाए तो अरुण जेटली स्टेडियम का पिच इज़ अ बैटिंग पैराडाइज, एंड वी सीन न्यूमरस ओकेशंस वेयर देयर हैव बीन हाई स्कोरिंग गेम्स. छोटी बाउंड्रियाँ हैं, the outfield is super fast, and the deck that's as true as it gets, right? फिर से एक high scoring game for sure, and in the last game we saw 265 being chased down. तो आज भी we can expect somewhere around 200 to 220 के आसपास का target, provided Delhi gets off to a flyer. Players to watch out for, definitely Virat Kohli in the form that he's in. Definitely someone to be watching out for. It's more like his home ground. He's the Delhi boy, and for him to play at a ground where he spent pretty much his entire childhood is like child's play, right? So it'll be great to see him and with the form that he's in, how he continues to play there. And obviously Rajat Patidar भी अच्छे फॉर्म में हैं. You also have Devdutt Padikkal, who is in excellent form for RCB. तो इनका strike rate is also great. They're scoring about 200 plus. तो it'll be great to see. On the other end, Delhi के लिए you have KL Rahul and Nitish Rana, who've been in great form. दोनों अच्छे साझेदारी बना रहे हैं and scoring some very quick runs. So it's exciting to see against RCB how they fare. Can the Delhi bowlers get the better of RCB batsmen? Flat deck है, but it'll be really challenging. पिछले मैच में भी अगर देखा जाए तो दिल्ली के bowlers ने बहुत struggle किया था. Initially in the first 10 overs, if you saw the game, they didn't have a chance against Punjab. So it'll be great to see, and I feel it's going to be an easy challenge for RCB to chase them down. I don't know why my gut feeling says कि RCB जीतने वाला है, and देखते हैं क्या होगा. The squad is going to be quite straightforward. I don't see too many changes from at least RCB. अगर हेड टू हेड कंपैरिजन किया जाए इन दोनों टीम्स के बीच में, तो दे प्लेड अराउंड 7 games since IPL 2022, and Delhi Capitals has won 3 of them and RCB has won 4, right? तो की परफॉर्मर्स दोनों टीम्स में ऑब्वियसली बैटिंग में दिल्ली कैपिटल्स के लिए इट्स डेफिनेटली गोना बी केएल राहुल, जिनका स्टार्ट्स वर्सेस आरसीबी सिंस 2020 he's played around 11 innings, scored 172 runs, उसमें 100 है और 4 50s है, and his strike rate versus RCB was 143.46 and highest score रहा है 132. Now on the other hand he will be facing Bhuvneshwar Kumar, right, जिनका अरुण जेटली स्टेडियम में since 2014 he's played around 10 games in that ground. He's picked up 15 wickets and his bowling strike rate is 16 with an economy of 8.2. So it'll be an exciting contest between these two for sure. टिम डेविड और मुकेश कुमार का एक exciting contest होने वाला है for sure, and obviously डेविड मिलर और भुवनेश्वर कुमार का डेथ ओवर्स में I'm waiting to see that contest. I would also say Tristan Stubbs, right, उनका भी भुवनेश्वर कुमार के साथ डेथ ओवर्स में if he survives till then, right. तो that's something that I will look forward to. So दिल्ली का अगर टीम हम लोग देखेंगे तो obviously we have Akshar Patel who's the captain. They have given an opportunity to Sahil Parakh who is debuting in IPL. Exciting young prospect I would say. KL Rahul, Nitish Rana, Sameer Rizvi, Tristan Stubbs, David Miller, Dushmanta Chavnira is bowling. He's in the team. Kuldeep Yadav is in the mix. T. Natarajan and Kyle Jamieson is getting an opportunity today. And substitutes में you obviously have Akib Nabi, Ashutosh Sharma, Vipraj Nigam, Tripurana Vijay and Abhishek Purell. In the last game, if you saw, KL Rahul was super dehydrated with this after his knock of 152 and fielding करने आए थे and बीच में he felt really dehydrated and Tristan Stubbs had to come in as a wicket keeper. Unfortunately, they did not have any secondary wicket keeper in the impact players list, so they couldn't get Abhishek Purell to keep wickets, and they ended up getting Karun Nair as a substitute fielding in Tristan Stubbs' position. And unfortunately, Shreyas Iyer, who was in sublime form, उनके 2 कैच करुण नायर ने लॉन्ग ऑन एंड लॉन्ग ऑफ पर इजी कैचेस ड्रॉप किए थे विच कॉस्ट देम द गेम. तो आई वुड से दैट हैविंग अभिषेक पुरेल हु इज अ full-fledged wicket keeper in this impact players list is definitely a plus, and I'm happy to see him in that impact player list. Let's look into the RCB's lineup. Rajat Patidar, Virat Kohli, Devdutt Padikkal, Jitesh Sharma, Tim David, Romario Shepherd, Krunal Pandya, Bhuvi, Josh Hazlewood, Suyash Sharma or Rasik Dar. No changes whatsoever. I'm 100% sure we will see Jacob Bethel coming in and replacing Rasik Dar when obviously they bat, right? Phil Salt abhi bhi he's still recovering from his illness, so he's not featuring today. Jordan Cox hai, Mangesh Yadav hai, Vicky Oswal and Venkatesh Iyer. So this is how the teams fare, and it'll be exciting to see कि Delhi opening में कितना partnership बनाएगा. Will it be another exciting high scoring game या it'll be a one-sided affair. तो चलो let's go to the second section, the CSK versus GT. जो पहला गेम था, GT तुम लोग लाजवाब हो यार. You know how to get the best of your players, and you guys really managed to do that, and you guys took it away from Chennai. I know Chennai is feeling the heat with the loss of Ayush Matre, जिनका बहुत ही अच्छा योगदान रहा है स्टार्टिंग से, and he's contributed immensely to the scores that they've put on, right? But obviously Dhoni is also not featuring, so he's still not in the mix if you see. तो कल का गेम भी ऐसा ही कुछ था. So चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स और गुजरात के बीच में जब टॉस हुआ था, गुजरात won the toss and they decided to field first. This obviously happened in M.A. Chidambaram Stadium, which is in Chennai. Sanju Samson और ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ ओपनिंग करने आए. They put on a small partnership of 21 runs before Sanju Samson got out in the 4th over. At one point, the score was way below par. And 4th over में जैसे Sanju Samson out हुए, then came Urvil Patel, who got an opportunity yesterday. उनका भी जल्दी विकेट गया in the 4th over itself, and 25 for 2 हो गया था by the end of 4 overs. Right. Then came Sarfraz Khan. तो 5th over में उनका विकेट चला गया. So Chennai were already 26 for 3 by the end of the 5th over. Then came Dewal Brewis, जो ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ के साथ एक पार्टनरशिप बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे. And he also went out in the 9th over. And स्कोर बना था 37 for 4. फिर आते हैं शिवम दुबे, who did manage to have a good partnership with ऋतुराज गायकवाड़. तो उनका एक 59 रन का पार्टनरशिप बनता है. ऑब्वियसली ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ स्कोर 30 आउट ऑफ द पार्टनरशिप एंड शिवम दुबे ने 22 रन बनाया. एंड इन द 16th ओवर शिवम दुबे का विकेट चला जाता है फॉर 96. एंड if you see, none of the teams have had such low scores in the 15th over. तो 16th over तक शिवम दुबे का जाता है विकेट, 96 for 5 हो जाता है. And he goes out in Arshad Khan's bowling, who was pretty good, I must say. Right? तो उनके बाद आते हैं कार्तिक शर्मा, who got an opportunity to bat. एंड उनका एक छोटा 26 रन का पार्टनरशिप बनता है ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ के साथ. एंड देन ही गेट्स आउट इन द 18th ओवर, टेकिंग द स्कोर बोर्ड टू 122. तो कार्तिक वाज आउट बाय कगिसो रबादा, हु वाज कॉट बाय जेसन होल्डर. फिर जेमी ओटन आते हैं, उनका ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ के साथ एक छोटा पार्टनरशिप बनता है. अगेन 7 बॉल में 21 रन बनाते हैं. एंड ऑब्वियसली that Jamie Orton's over was fantastic. 18 रन बनाते हैं 6 बॉल में, 3 बाउंड्रीज और 1 6 के साथ. So if you see middle overs में, not middle, death overs में 16th over के बाद you saw ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ actually going for those shots, and then दूसरे साइड पे कार्तिक शर्मा and Jamie Orton also given in that company. फिर 19th ओवर में जेमी ओटन का भी विकेट चला जाता है, अगेन ऑफ मर्सी अरशद खान, कॉट बाय शाहरुख खान. एंड ऑन द अदर एंड यू हैड ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ हु वेंट, एंड उनका अकील हुसैन के साथ एक 15 रन का पार्टनरशिप बनता है. तो स्टार परफॉर्मर डेफिनेटली कल ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ का एक कैप्टन स्नॉक था, विच वॉज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू स्टेबलाइज एंड take the total of CSK to 158. They obviously lost 7 wickets in the 20 overs that they played. So bowlers stand out obviously. The Gujarat Titans के opening bowlers जो कि थे मोहम्मद सिराज और कगिसो रबादा, जो प्रेशर बनाया था ये लोग ने in the first couple of overs, it was super difficult for Chennai to go after them. मोहम्मद सिराज ने 4 ओवर्स डाला, 23 रन्स दिए with 1 wicket with an economy of 5.75. On the other end, Kagiso Rabada bowled 4 overs, gave out just 25 runs, picked up 3 wickets. फिर मानव सूत्र ने 3 ओवर डाले, he gave out 22 runs, picked up a wicket as well. फिर जेसन होल्डर ने 4 ओवर डाला, 22 runs with an economy of 5.5. सबका अगर इकोनॉमी अगर देखोगे, it's somewhere around 5 and 7, उसके बीच में. अरशद खान bowled 4 overs. He was slightly expensive compared to others. 43 runs दिया, picked up 2 wickets with an economy of 10.75. राशिद खान सिर्फ 1 ओवर डाले कल, and he was a little expensive because he went out in 1 ओवर में 21 रन्स दिया without picking up a wicket. Top 4 bowlers obviously सिराज, कगिसो रबादा, मानव सूत्र और जेसन होल्डर, ये लोग ने एक बहुत ही सुंदर सा प्रेशर बना के रखा था. गुजरात opened with साई सुदर्शन and शुभमन गिल. Both of these are in sublime form. especially Sai Sudarshan. RCB के गेम के अगेंस्ट he scored 100, absolutely fantastic. And कल के गेम में भी he scored 87 runs of the 46 deliveries that he faced. It had 4 boundaries and 7 sixes, and he was striking at 189 k strike rate per. Shubman Gill, on the other hand, scored 33 out of the 23 deliveries he faced, 1 boundary and 3 sixes in that innings, with a strike rate of 143. And उनका पार्टनरशिप एक 58 रन्स का बन जाता है ऑफ जस्ट द 38 डिलीवरीज. सो गुजरात ने एक्चुअली पावर प्ले का बहुत ही अच्छा उपयोग किया, एंड at no point did I think कि गुजरात was struggling. Shubman Gill was eventually dismissed of the bowling of Noor Ahmed, and actually wide tha, but the amazing glove work that you saw of Sanju Samson got rid of Shubman Gill. Very unfortunate for Shubman, but hats off to Sanju's presence of mind and his quick reaction. Joss Butler आए फिर क्रीज पर. He puts on a good partnership of 97 runs with Sai Sudarshan. Obviously इसमें contribution ज़्यादा Sai Sudarshan का ही है, who scored 63 of just 31 balls, and Joss Butler ने भी एक 33 runs का partnership बनाया of just 29 deliveries. तो Sai Sudarshan went on to score 87 runs before getting out in the 17th over, and the score was already 155. And वहाँ से it was very difficult for Chennai to pull it back. तो फिर आते हैं वॉशिंगटन सुंदर, जिनका जॉस बटलर के साथ एक 7 रन का पार्टनरशिप बनता है, which was enough to seal the deal. And that's pretty much it. 162 बनाया, and 2 विकेट खोया. In the 17th over they finished the game, and they were not at all struggling. I mean, if you see the bowlers for CSK, everyone went out for pretty much above 6 runs per over. Akhil Hussain 3.4 overs डालकर 46 रन देते हैं, picking up the wicket of Sai Sudarshan, who was caught by Deval Lewis. Anshul Kamboj bowled 3 overs. He was economical, 16 रन देते हैं without picking up a wicket. He was bowling pretty well. Jamie Overton ने 2 ओवर डाला, 28 runs दिए with an economy of 14, no wickets. Gurjapneet Singh bowls 3 overs, gives up 36 runs, again with an economy of 12. Noor Ahmed bowls 4 overs, gives out 29 runs, picks up a wicket at 7.25 economy. Shivam Dube bowls an over, gives up 7 runs, and that's pretty much it. Game breakdown अगर देखोगे तो पावर प्ले में obviously चेन्नई was very very poor. 28 रन्स बनाकर 3 विकेट खोया पावर प्ले में with 4.66 runs per over. On the other end, Gujarat were cruising. 55 runs बनाया without losing a wicket at 9.16 runs per over. Right, and bhai, it's very difficult to contain Sai Sudarshan or Shubman Gill. Middle overs में again CSK was very bad, pathetic I would say. 17 runs बनाया, they lost another wicket and they were scoring at 3.5 runs per over. On the other end, Gujarat was scoring at 7.6. They made 38 runs and lost a wicket. Fair middle overs, which is 12 to 16. This is where you saw how CSK slowly picked up the tempo. So 57 runs बनाया, lost a wicket at 11.4 runs per over. But Gujarat was they still had an upper hand, right? So they scored 61, lost a wicket at 12.2 runs per over. And death overs में again CSK did pull back and scored a couple of runs. 56 runs बनाया in the last 3 overs that they faced at 14 runs per over. They lost 2 wickets in there. And on the other end, Gujarat के लिए they just needed 8 runs in those 3 overs and they sealed the deal in no time. And if you see the number of boundaries hit, CSK scored 18 boundaries whereas Gujarat scored just 9 boundaries. But sixes की अगर देखोगे तो CSK just scored 6 sixes. I think all of those were Ruturaj Gaikwad. And on the other end, Gujarat ने 11 sixes मारे. तो obviously the player of the match definitely was Kagiso Rabada. उनका जो spell था to pick up some of the crucial wickets of CSK, which is Sanju Samson, Urvil Patel और Karthik Sharma का, and with the economy that he was bowling of 6.25, he was someone who changed the game for me. Obviously दूसरे end पे he did have support from Mohammad Siraj or Manav Supur and Jason Holder, but crucial wickets definitely deserves the man of the match award. I don't really know where Chennai are heading. So points table mein they're still in the 6th position. It was a good opportunity for them to win and move upwards and get into the top 4, which didn't happen unfortunately, right? On the other end, Gujarat, they won, they've moved up to the 5th position. तो वो लोग भी 6th 7th के बीच में थे. So it's a good comeback for them. Still in the contention and बोल नहीं सकते ये top 4-5. This can definitely change with the second round that started yesterday. The next game that happened yesterday, which was between LSG and KKR. भाई कल का गेम between these two teams, I don't know. I just didn't feel like both the teams wanted to win. मतलब वो इंटेंट ही नहीं लग रहा था एंड बहुत ही बोरिंग सा मैच हो गया था. आई मीन आई रियली डोंट नो व्हाट टू से. थ्रिलर तो था इवेंचुअली बिकॉज द सुपर ओवर, बट भाई 2 रन कौन मारता है यार सुपर ओवर. दैट वाज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट बोरिंग सुपर ओवर्स आई हैव एवर सीन टिल डेट. आई एम सॉरी LSG. कल का गेम हुआ था एकाना स्टेडियम जो कि है लखनऊ में, एंड लखनऊ वन द टॉस एंड दे डिसाइडेड टू फील्ड फर्स्ट. दे पुट KKR to bat. Ajinkya and Tim Seifert came out to bat, and in the second over they lost Tim Seifert of Mohsin Khan, who is bowling very very well. This is the second game for him after coming back from that horrible injury that he had. फिर आते हैं अंक्रीश. तो अंक्रीश और अजिंक्य का एक 13 रन्स का पार्टनरशिप बनता है बिफोर अजिंक्य गोज आउट. गेन ऑफ मोहसिन खान कॉट बाय एडन माकरम. 10 रन बनाकर उनका विकेट चला जाता है, तो 16 for 2 हो जाता है 4th ओवर पर. एंड देन अंक्रीश और कैमरून ग्रीन का एक छोटा पार्टनरशिप 11 रन का बन जाता है. तो इन द 5th ओवर अंक्रीश का विकेट very very controversial. He was given out for obstructing the field. So if you ask me, I felt it was a little unfair for Ankrich, but अगर laws of the game आप देखोगे, he was in line where the ball was going. So yeah, umpires का decision end of the day final रहता है, and it was in all fairness, right? Obviously KKR fans and obviously the players and the team management were all upset about the decision, including Ankrich. On the other side, if you see, he started off running on the right side of the pitch, and then beach mein se he turned and got to the left side. He was looking at the ball, and yeah, when the ball came in, he dived. He was not looking where the ball was going, but end of the day, ball to wicket ke paas ja rahi thi, and he was given out. I mean, debate कर सकते हैं इस मुद्दे पर, and I somehow felt कि it was unfair. End of the day, fair play अगर देखोगे तो ऋषभ should have done better. तो 5th ओवर पर अंक्रीश का विकेट जाता है, सो KKR वेयर 22 for 3. फिर आते हैं रोमन पॉल, हु ऑल्सो डिडंट क्लिक, राइट. उनका भी फॉर्म पे बहुत चर्चा हो रही है, एंड ही गोज आउट अगेन ऑफ मोहसिन खान, हु हैड अ ब्रिलियंट स्पेल यस्टरडे. बहुत ही सुंदर बॉलिंग किया कल, एंड ही वाज गेटिंग सम ऑफ द क्रूशियल विकेट्स, राइट. तो 7th ओवर पर रोमन पॉल का विकेट गया, 31 for 4 हो गया। फिर आते हैं रिंकू सिंह। तो रिंकू सिंह और कैमरून ग्रीन का एक 42 रन का पार्टनरशिप बनता है ऑफ जस्ट 28 डिलीवरीज एंड 11th ओवर पर कैमरून ग्रीन इज आउट, स्कोर 73 for 5। He goes out again of Mohsin Khan. So imagine the number of wickets Mohsin Khan has picked and who's right. फिर आते हैं अनुकूल रॉय जो कि पहले ही बॉल पर आउट हो जाते हैं अगेन ऑफ मोहसिन खान। ही वाज कॉट बाय आयुष बतौनी, 0 बनाकर ही गोज़ आउट। एंड देन कम्स रमनदीप सिंह जो कि रिंकू सिंह के साथ एक 20 रन का पार्टनरशिप बना लेते हैं बिफोर ही गेट्स आउट इन द 15th ओवर ऑफ जॉर्ज लिंड कॉट बाय मिचेल मार्श। तो फिर आते हैं सुनील नारायण जो कि दूसरे साइड पर टिके रहे एंड एक साइड पर रिंकू का जो बल्ला इट वाज वर्किंग लाइक मैजिक, राइट। एक एक शॉट जो रिंकू ने मारे कल, it felt really nice under pressure to see him perform, score those big runs and take the scoreboard much higher than what we expected. तो रिंकू का इस पार्टनरशिप में सुनील नारायण के साथ they put on 62 of just 30 deliveries. रिंकू scores 56 out of those and सुनील नारायण just scores 4. रिंकू का ओवरऑल स्कोर बन जाता है 83 of just 51 deliveries. It had 7 boundaries and 5 sixes. He was striking at 162. So his contribution is something that really stands out in the entire batting display of Kolkata Knight Riders. The score goes to 155 for 7 wickets in the 20 overs. Again, low scoring, not something that you expect in Ekana, but still it was competitive. How they started off and to reach 155 was something, was an effort that deserves recognition. So Rinku, very well played. Bowling अगर देखोगे LHG का the standout definitely is Mohsin Khan. But opening में मोहम्मद शामी ने 4 overs डाले, 34 runs दिए without picking up a wicket with an economy of 8.5. Mohsin Khan came in as an impact player, picked up 4 wickets. उनमें से एक ओवर मेडन था. He gave out just 23 runs, picked up 5 very crucial wickets of KKR with an economy of 5.75, right? And he picked up the wickets of Ajinkya Rahane, Tim Seifert, Cameron Green, Roman Pal and Anukul Roy. मतलब KKR के जो स्टार बैट्समैन हैं सबका विकेट मोहसिन खान ने टपकाया, राइट। एंड हैट्स ऑफ टू दैट परफॉर्मेंस। प्रिंस यादव ने 4 ओवर डाला, gave out just 24 runs with an economy of 6. दिग्विजय सिंह राती आ जाते हैं, 4 ओवर डालते हैं. He was a little expensive because Rinku was reading him like he knew how he bowls, right? तो 4 ओवर्स में 46 रन्स दिए 11.5 रन्स पर की इकोनॉमी पर. जॉर्ज लिंड 2 ओवर डालते हैं, 18 रन देते हैं, पिक्स अप अ विकेट. ही पिक्स अप द विकेट ऑफ रमनदीप सिंह. एडन माकरम 2 ओवर डालते हैं, गिव्स अप जस्ट 9 रन्स विद एन इकोनॉमी ऑफ 4.5. बट मोहसिन खान, what a beauty, what a comeback I would say, beautiful, hats off to the bowling. तो टोटल 155 for 7. फिर आती है LHG की पारी वेयर एडन माकरम और मिचेल मार्श ओपनिंग करने आ जाते हैं एंड इन द सेकेंड ओवर दे लूज मिचेल मार्श ऑफ द बॉलिंग ऑफ वैभव अरोरा कॉट बाय रोमन पाल. फिर ऋषभ पंत आते हैं और उनका एक अच्छा पार्टनरशिप बनता है विद एडन माकरम. बोथ पुट टुगेदर 57 runs of just 55 deliveries. Rishabh Pant scores 31 out of those and Eden Markram scores 25 out of those. फिर 11th ओवर में एडन माकरम का विकेट चला जाता है फॉर 65. तो फिर आते हैं निकोलस पूरन जो कि ऋषभ पंत के साथ एक पार्टनरशिप बनाने की कोशिश करते हैं. उनका 13 रन का पार्टनरशिप बनता है बिफोर ऋषभ पंत गेट्स आउट इन द 13th ओवर. तो ऋषभ पंत का विकेट लिया था सुनील नारायण ने एंड ही वाज कॉट बाय टिम साइफर्ट. बहुत ही अनलकी डिसमिसल था, ग्लव पे लगकर कॉट बिहाइंड हुआ and I mean it was very very strange because Rishabh also didn't expect it that it clipped the glove. फिर आते हैं आयुष बदोनी जिनका निकलेस पूरन के साथ एक 11 रन का पार्टनरशिप बनता है. फिर 14th ओवर पर निकलेस पूरन गेट्स आउट by scoring just 9 runs of the 12 balls he faced. I mean, I really don't know what to say about him. I have so many expectations, but he's just not performing. On the other end, Ayush Badoni, he scored some brilliant runs. फिर आते हैं मुकुल चौधरी, who is known to be a finisher, and last game with KKR, if you saw, he was the one who finished the game, and I expected him to do the same this time as well, but unfortunately 3-4 game में if you've seen him perform, I'm not seeing him being that consistent. तो उनका फिर से विकेट चला जाता है 16th ओवर पर, and he scored just 1 run, and eventually they had to get Himmat Singh into bat, एंड उनका आयुष बदोनी के साथ एक 27 रन्स का पार्टनरशिप बनता है. एंड 18th ओवर पर आयुष बदोनी गेट्स आउट ऑफ वरुण चक्रवर्ती, कॉट बाय अनुकूल रॉय. तो फिर आ जाते हैं जॉर्ज लिंड जो कि हिम्मत सिंह के साथ एक छोटा पार्टनरशिप बना लेते हैं 9 रन का बिफोर ही गेट्स आउट इन द 19th ओवर एट 129. सो ही वाज कॉट बाय रिंकू सिंह बॉलिंग ऑफ वैभव अरोरा. बहुत ही सुंदर कैच था बाउंड्री पर. देन ऑब्वियसली उनके विकेट जाने के बाद मोहम्मद शामी आ जाते हैं क्रीज पर, जिनका हिम्मत सिंह के साथ एक 19 रन्स का पार्टनरशिप बनता है. एंड यू शुड गिव सम क्रेडिट टू मोहम्मद शामी एज वेल. 6 बॉल में 11 रन मारते हैं, 1 बाउंड्री और 1 6 के साथ. एंड हिम्मत सिंह का लास्ट ओवर पर विकेट चला जाता है एट 148, एंड ऑल आइज वेयर ऑन मोहम्मद शामी. तो लास्ट ओवर में दैट 6 वाज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ऑन द लास्ट बॉल, राइट. कार्तिक त्यागी के ओवर पर इट वाज वेरी वेरी क्रूशल, एंड मोहम्मद शामी वाज ऑन द क्रीज एंड स्लॉट पे आया. He just swung it and it went for a 6. So that tied the score, eventually bringing a super over in the season's IPL. So scores are level at this point. फिर super overs चालू हो जाता है जहाँ पे LSG are batting first, और इनके लिए ओपनिंग करने आ जाते हैं निकलेस पूरन और एडन मार्करम. And bhai, this was the most boring power play that I've ever seen. And on the other end, you have to give credit for Sunil Narine, the way he bowled. And I was a little surprised. I didn't expect a spinner to bowl a super over firstly, right? So Sunil Narine gets Nicholas Pooran out on the first delivery and bowled, right? Sweep करने जाते हैं, he misses. ऑफ स्पिन था, गेट्स निकलेस पूरन आउट. देन ऑब्वियसली ऋषभ पंत आ जाते हैं जो कि सेकंड बॉल पर एक सिंगल लेकर एडन मार्करम को स्ट्राइक पर लाते हैं. एंड ऑन द थर्ड डिलीवरी सुनील नारायण गेट्स एडन मार्करम. गेस हु कैचेस द बॉल? रिंकू सिंह, राइट. सो कल लाइमलाइट डेफिनेटली रिंकू पर था, जहाँ देखो इट वॉज रिंकू. And LSG were bowled out in the super over for just 1 run and the target was 2, right. And KKR फिर आता है बैटिंग करने with Rinku and Roman Paul, and Prince Yadav bowling करने जाते हैं. And on the very first ball एक cover drive marker Rinku Singh gets KKR off and wins the game for them. So this is what happened, and for the game and the contribution for Rinku with the bat for KKR, and some of the catches that he took and his contribution in the power play, Rinku Singh was awarded the player of the match or man of the match. Now game summary अगर देखेंगे तो पावर प्ले में दोनों टीम्स वर ऑलमोस्ट ऑन पार, राइट? मतलब कल के गेम में यू डिडंट सी एनीथिंग एक्साइटिंग एक्सेप्ट फॉर सम इंडिविजुअल परफॉर्मेंसेस. KKR के लिए they scored 31 and lost 3 wickets in the power play at 5.16 runs per over. On the other end, Lucknow scored 37 runs, lost a wicket at 6.16 runs per over. Middle overs 7 to 11 में KKR had an upper edge where they scored 42 runs and lost 3 wickets, and they were striking at 8.4 runs per over. On the other end, LSG was slightly better, 30 for 2 at 11.25 runs per over. Middle overs में, I mean, it was very slow, 27 for 1 at 5.4 for KKR, and LSG के लिए 37 for 2 at 7.4 runs per over. And death overs में for KKR they scored 55, especially रिंकू का बहुत ही बड़ा योगदान रहा है इस डेथ ओवर्स में at 13.75 runs per over. LSG scored 51 and lost 3 wickets in the last 3 overs, which is your death overs, and they were striking at 12.75, right? Overall boundaries अगर देखोगे, KKR scored 8 boundaries, LSG scored 11. Sixes अगर देखोगे तो LSG का 7 और KKR के 9 sixes थे. Contribution obviously रिंकू सिंह का ज़्यादा था इसमें. So this is what really happened. It was definitely a memorable super over, but with such a low scoring game, it should have never gone till the super over. It's as simple as that. A lot of people might say कि super over में था game, बहुत ही exciting था, all of that. For me it felt really boring, to be frank. I mean, मुझे मज़ा नहीं आया. I don't know. I mean, कल के दोनों games पर very very slow for me. मज़ा नहीं आया. And I don't know IPL में क्या हो रहा है lately. I'm seeing so many catches being put down, and सब easy sitters है, and you don't really expect such easy catches going down. अभी अगर देखोगे, you have some really sad news if you're a Delhi Capitals fan, and absolute mayhem बोल सकते हो एक तरीके से. So one of the most lowest scores in the power play, and Delhi fans, I'm sorry, but you guys are 9 and you've already lost 6 wickets in the 5 overs. Bhuvneshwar Kumar in 2.4 overs, he's given just 3 runs, picked up 3 wickets. And on the other end, Josh Hazelwood has just bowled 2 overs, given out 6 runs, picked up 3 crucial wickets as well. So, I mean, हो क्या रहा है भाई? I did not expect this in Delhi's home turf. If RCB can restrict Delhi to a smaller total, then in the points table, the net run rate will definitely play a crucial role, and RCB is gonna go up that ladder. Impact player में अभिषेक पोरेल को लाया गया है दिल्ली कैपिटल्स ने, and it's a very sad state, and I hope कि Delhi recovers and put on some decent score on the board. I mean, लग तो नहीं रहा है because 11 for 6 is really bad, but I hope to see, I mean, I how do I say competitive total from here, right? Unless Abhishek Porel and David Miller stick around for a while, put on a partnership, and do something magical. This one definitely will be RCB on top. I don't see a big score coming. I mean, initially I thought 200 to 220, 220 to 250, but यहाँ पे it'll be more of surviving 20 overs without losing further wickets for Delhi. So yeah, that's pretty much it from the center. So till then, don't forget to like, Share this video with your friends and family who love cricket, and subscribe to the channel The Papli Project. Keep watching The Papli Project and keep loving cricket. Thank you for watching. Talk to you soon.